welcome back to DXB today, where we are indulging ourselves. Well, it is a month of indulgence at the moment, with all sorts going on around town. So we're trying to highlight some of the do not miss events and venues around town. So next guest is the director of Sesame Workshop, a non-profit educational organisation behind Sesame Street, which reaches 156 million children across more than 150 countries. It's a warm welcome to Dina Kfouri, who joins us now live here on the circuit. Thanks so much indeed for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So paint us a picture if you can. What does the event, I mean, everyone knows Sesame Street, that's for sure, but what happens when it goes live?
Well, it's a completely different experience, right? I think children and family have been enjoying Sesame Street on television for so many years, both the global production, Sesame Street in English, but then we also have our Arabic version, Ahlan Simsim, that has been airing for 5 years now, and previously our predecessor, Iftah Ya Simsim, for over 40 years. So really there's been like a lot of connection with our characters and our Muppets, and I think being able to bring them from screen, breaking that fourth wall and bringing them live to Dubai, we're really excited about that, and we're thrilled about this new experience coming here this week. So we're launching the show called Sesame Street Marvelous Talent Show, and just as the name implies, it's super fun and engaging and interactive, and it is very unique in the sense that it blends the worlds of Ahlan Simsim, the Arabic production, and then Sesame Street. So while you'll see some of the characters that you recognize like Elmo and Grover and Cookie Monster from Sesame Street, we'll also have the Arabic characters, Basma and Jad. The music is a blended, musical approach where we have our theme song, Sunny Days, but we've worked with a local composer who's going to bring in Arabic instruments and really add that Arabic flair. So we're very proud about that production, that's really bringing together the two worlds in this unique masterpiece.
Amazing. Mika?
I got so excited when I heard Sesame Street because I grew up watching Sesame Street. So I want to know how did Sesame Street evolve over time, especially now, we have Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas. How does it evolve right now, especially here in the Middle East?
Yeah, so not a lot of people know that, but we have different productions around the world. So while we have our flagship show, Sesame Street, that's been around for 56 years, every region has its own team of producers and creative writers and psychologists and education experts that work on scripting and creating the new show. And so I think it's really based on all of the research that we do. They spend weeks and months trying to understand what are the latest needs for children in this specific region. And so our Arabic show might be very different, let's say, from our French show or from our Spanish show, and so on and so forth. And it's really about continuously evolving the show. The social emotional needs of children obviously evolve with time. And so today, the new season that we're launching very soon is truly about trying to encompass what do children want? What do families look for in TV shows? So yeah, we're very excited about it.
Will the workshop have something for Sesame kids like me?
Absolutely.
Big
Yeah,
kids. I'm with you. I'm coming. I'm coming, Miko.
No, so we really pride ourselves in the fact that we are a show that is co-viewed. So it's not children watching alone. We have parents always watching with children. I think it's over 90% of people that are watching together. So yeah, absolutely, it's for everyone.
I'm super excited, really.
I mean, I love that you have this Arabic programming as well. When you first brought it, and now it's coming to Netflix as well, and and obviously super popular. Was it on Shahid, and where else is it screening?
NBC.
And NBC. I mean, you guys are killing it. How have you seen that it has made a difference for families like mine who want their kids to speak more Arabic, who want them to watch more Arabic programming?
Yeah, so again, we have our global production, which fits the needs of every child around the world, but then we do focus on what do Arab families look for, and so whether it is the literacy and numeracy skills that Sesame is always known for, and that educational element, we also focus on social emotional learning, and so every season is based on a different curriculum, and it is scripted and created in a way that tackles what are the needs today, this year, this month, of families and parents, and what are they hoping that their children can learn through a television show or a live show. And so, our first season, while it focused on how to manage big feelings, how to learn how to identify them, and then how to learn to express them, we make sure to really address these, and in Arabic, of course. We have representation, and like I said, our team of experts representing the entire Middle East, because Lebanon is different from Egypt, is different from the UAE, different from Saudi. So we have a team from each of these countries to make sure we're tapping into the local insights of each of these regions.
It's incredible.
I've got to say, I'm really surprised that you actually create shows for different countries, different regions, like depending on the social needs. I just thought you'd like kind of like dub everything.
And with a psychologist, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you find, like, what is the impact, you know, what feedback do you get back, like knowing that you have gone into so much depth when it comes to like assessing each place's cultural needs?
It's, I think, what really sets us apart as an organization, as you said, rather than just taking the global production and dubbing it into Arabic and French and Spanish, which could work, of course, and lots of the key players in the entertainment space do that. We felt that this is what sets us apart, and it is our unique selling proposition, that we hone in on the local needs, the local insights, and the reaction has been incredible. We see that this is what children and what parents are looking for. You know, when we created Basma and Jad, these are two characters that were inspired by children that live in the Middle East, and they are talking about things that children connect with, or playing certain games that maybe are very particular to the Middle East, or telling jokes that are relatable. So we really make sure we embed our script, our concept, our creative around the cultural zeitgeist in these countries, in these regions. We've even had different productions from country to country, right? So now Ahlan Simsim is a regional show, but in the past we've had a Palestinian version, we've had a different Egyptian version, a different Emirati version, so that even is more particular to you know, certain countries, and really speaks to the children that are living there.
I mean, it is the epitome of family entertainment, isn't it? Sesame Street synonymous with family entertainment. And we've seen a real sort of push for more family entertainment and more creativity around family entertainment, not just here in Dubai, but the region in recent years. And I get, you know, the positivity coming in, the optimism that's coming off you. Do you get the feeling this is the sort of perfect fit of two brands, the brand that is Dubai and the brand that is Sesame Street?
Absolutely. I think there's no better match. Dubai is looking for quality, global, world-class productions. Obviously, they always want the best of everything. Yep. And so I think really tapping into the educational values of Sesame Street, together with the fun, entertainment, joyful, the humorous side. The Muppets, you know, they're just so fun, they're so magical. So it's definitely something that is matching Dubai and what it's looking for. And then having that global element with Sesame Street, that recognizable brand. But then because we have Ahlan Simsim, we have those local stories, those local characters, it's also tapping into that, you know, local flair, which also I think Dubai is very much looking for. So it's a perfect match, and we're so excited to be launching here for the first time.
So Dina, you have to mention the date so we can actually schedule into our calendars.
Yeah, so we're actually launching this week. So it's starting December 12th. You'll be able to catch the live show at the Festival City Plaza, and hopefully for the next week we'll be running several shows a day, so make sure to bring your children and tag
Do we
them.
need to reserve our spots, buy tickets, or?
No, actually it's just it's walk-in, so as long as you're just at the mall. And I think the selection mechanism for the meet and greet might be a little bit more selective, but you could get a chance to meet Basma, Elmo, and Grover behind the scenes, so make sure to reserve your seat for that.
You know, we were trying to find out from Dina during the break who the most popular character was. She's like, I'm not going to tell you guys that. Well, Dina, thanks so much for coming on the show. Can't wait to catch the live show and the new editions on Netflix as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll have you back on soon. Now we're going to keep you sitting there for just a moment longer, because Amy, I think we need to quiz our guest co-host today, don't we?
Yes, we do, Mika. We're putting you in the hot seat right now. Don't worry, all the questions are about you, so hopefully you have the answers. So we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock, and let's go. What is the best advice you would give a wannabe content creator?
For me, consistency is the key. So being consistent, like really being consistent on posting, on sharing the value of your page. And, well, always be authentic on what you do, because followers and the viewers will see it.
Definitely. What was your first ever job?
I actually worked in a maintenance company before, so I work as an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. A restaurant or cafe that's on your bucket list that you still want to try?
Yeah, the balloon at the palace, yeah.
Of course. And if you had an AI assistant, what tasks would you have it handle?
To give me the top 3 food destination every day.
Oh, that sounds like the dream. If you could have dinner with anybody, who would it be?
I would say the prince, because I know he's a big food lover. So I think we'll be getting along very well with in terms of food.
Amazing. And your last question, why Dubai?
Dubai for me is like everything is here. Like it's actually a restart for everyone, and all the best, the best food, the biggest food is here. So if you want to experience the best of everything, come to Dubai.
Most definitely.
Mako, you've been a gent. Thanks so much indeed. Thank you very much indeed for being our guest co-host. Have yourself a delicious festive period as well. Make sure you try loads of new tastes. So thank you again for being with us. And Dina, thank you. All the best with the forthcoming events.